This TikTok video went viral because he thought this was a cheese. But what about data security?
I don't understand how data gets out and about, but I know that I have a lot of data out and about, and universities also likely have a lot of data out and about. So I think it's coming from a place of politics.
Paige Abbott, a political science student at American University, has been a TikTok user for some time now.
I work at a high school and I worked at elementary schools, and honestly, TikTok can be used for productive outlets, but I think the majority of users of TikTok on devices is like a time waster, to be honest.
She thinks the app may in general be causing problems when it comes to productivity of students, but putting a ban on it may not be ideal. Another AU student, Maya Sutherland, agrees.
I honestly don't really see the point in them banning it, just because I think people can get around that with a VPN.
TikTok has been banned from college campuses in many states. Montana became the first U.S. state to pass legislation banning TikTok on all personal devices. It is also banned on any government-issued devices.
Outside of TikTok, I work for the government, and I do know that the federal government has banned TikTok on federal, like if you have any federal device, phone, type of iPad or anything, then you can't access TikTok on that as well. Yesterday, I came to the realization of something that completely blew my mind. So,
Dion Washington is also an influencer, having around 140,000 followers on TikTok.
More than I post on TikTok, I'm a TikTok user, and I learned so much off of TikTok, like more than I do on any other type of platform.
Recently, President Joe Biden's administration demanded that the Chinese-owned video app be sold or face an outright ban in the United States.
Mr. Chu, you are here because the American people need the truth about the threat TikTok poses to our national and personal security.
Dion was watching the hearing on TikTok and thinks the lawmakers are trying to control information flow through news on social apps. When they cannot, they are coming up with bans.
I don't think it really has to do with us. I think it's more so protecting them, protecting people above us. They don't want to look like the bad guys.
Professor Seinrich of American University thinks the lawmakers don't understand the business of data.
The reality is that a lot of these lawmakers don't really understand how the technology industry works. They don't really understand the business of data, but they do know that it's a cause of concern for their constituents.
Dion says TikTok is a source of news for him. He got to know about the ban and about Russia-Ukraine invasion on TikTok.
I had no idea. Things going on in Brazil, things going on in Russia. There are people in Russia that are posting videos on TikTok about like what's going on, and it gives you just different perspectives of things versus being fed things directly from the American news.
A week before the hearing, the Chinese government said U.S. has yet to present evidence that the app threatens national security.
The US should stop spreading disinformation about data security, stop unreasonably suppressing the relevant company, and provide an open, fair, and non-discriminatory environment for foreign business to invest and operate in the US.
This is what the Chinese government had to say about the TikTok allegation. But what about the Chinese people? What are they thinking about it? Last November, the Biden administration banned China's communication tech companies Huawei Technologies and ZTE, saying they pose an unacceptable risk to U.S. national security.
The Chinese people think that the USA is trying to ban TikTok like Huawei, the USA doesn't want that China be a number one in the technology, science and technology field or communication field, because before they also given section on Huawei.
Said al-Islam is a PhD student in China. He works as a foreign correspondent in China for a news channel in Bangladesh.
People think that the congressman has lack of information about TikTok, so they made some funny videos about the hearing on Chinese social media.
The bipartisan grilling of the company CEO with lawmakers accusing TikTok of serving Beijing sensitive data on U.S. citizens was seen as supporting the Biden administration's demand for the ban. But now, lawmakers, legal, and national security experts suggest that a ban may simply face too many hurdles to ever work.
TikTok is not doing anything illegal. They're certainly behaving unethically. They're behaving in ways that might be a threat to national security. But because we don't have data privacy laws or international treaties, there's no basis upon which for Congress to limit the First Amendment rights of Americans and the companies that they do business with.
For American University, Sanjana Feroz.